near, or how far, you are invited to a platform where we uplift, encourage, and motivate you to be exactly who you are. Soul ties, soul tribes, solutions, and soul infusions. Come join us as we overstand and undo the divinities that have been placed amongst us on this very land. So what can you expect? Crown checks, temperature checks, microphone checks. Wait till you see what's next. Welcome, Soul Sister.
Hello, Soulutionary podcast. Hello there. Hello. It's your favorite co-host, Royalty Reigns. Today we are going to be discussing Black-owned businesses, the entertainment and events that we are doing here. I have some special guests that are here that are like near and dear to my heart. I know everybody wanted to know which direction this was going to go in, but I wanted to introduce some people that are near and dear to my heart. Okay. I'm stumbling a little bit, but it's okay. It'll be okay. Um, so today I have one guest that's not able to be here, and we're giving her a personal day. So I'm hoping that next month she will be here. This segment is basically going to be based on businesses, events, venues that not many people are even hearing about, that they know that they don't know that is happening in the area. We need support. We want you to come out and support people who look like us on today. Okay. So Tipsy Celeste, which is one of my near and dear bartenders, my favorite one ever. I want you to go and check her out. Was not able to attend, but I have two guests who, like I said, has made a impact on my life. Okay, they made an impact on my life. So the first guest that we're going to introduce to you today is Dolores Ventures. Dolores, are you there with us, hon?
Yes, I'm here. Hello, everyone.
Hi. Hello there. So I want to go ahead and give an introduction. Dolores and I have met in some time frames in our life where we were both going through something challenging. King County Metro. It was challenging. Okay. My second guest as well is going to be able to correspond with that. That is Mr. Russell Goodwine. I have him on as well. But I wanted to, hi, Russell, I see you. I see you now. Hi. So I wanted to go ahead and talk to you because we're like a family. We're like a family unit. I wanted to talk to Dolores first because Dolores is doing something called the Girls Lit. Is it Girls Lit? Okay, and
Yeah,
that's
it's
being
good.
based out
Yes.
of Seattle, Washington. If you haven't heard about it, please go and find out about it. You would want to know. Okay, so I'm going to bring Dolores on so she can talk about this program that she is doing and give us a little history about herself.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name's Dolores, and I just wanted to tell you all about my. First of all, I'll tell you a little bit about the girl. Let me tell you about myself first. I was a foster parent for 18 years. I loved it. I traveled with my foster kids. I took them to check out the black colleges, and we just did a lot of different things to try to, I dealt with mostly, actually it was little kids, but then I was really good. So they would ask me to deal with the older girls. So I did that. And so we just kind of connected, and I raised quite a few young ladies during that time that I was a foster parent. I worked at Boeing for 30 years.
Going.
Yes. Yeah. I got laid off after 30 years. It was okay. I started a new career, and that was at King County.
That's how we met. Okay, we
That
became
is,
family. I thank you for
yes,
being laid
yeah,
off. Okay.
yes. I got taken in a whole nother direction, and I became a metro driver for a few years. But my goal was to get into the county to become to work in HR. So after I got in and passed my little probationary period, I started working the system there. You know, that special duty assignments. I started working it. I worked in Metro HR. I worked in Parks HR on the SDA. I worked in wastewater
You did
HR
it
on the
all, honey. I seen you
SDA.
moving around. I was so
I was
proud.
moving around and I ended up in Park for a really good time. And they put me on a program, actually serving the community. I became, gosh, what is it, like an outreach person. I started attending a lot of the outreach programs, and I'm making connections with my community, making people aware of jobs that are out there with the county. There's programs. As a matter of fact, we have a program that we're working with a program, the Seattle Jobs Initiative, and I'm kind of the person, the go-to person. So if you all get connected with that program, let me know you're in that program, and we'll make a way for you to get a job in the county.
Absolutely. She is the talent finder, okay? The talent finder of all times. You get
Yeah,
with her.
thank you. Yeah. So anyway, that's kind of like where I'm at right now. I ended up actually getting a full-time position at wastewater. I was there for about 6 months, and then Parks wanted me back over there, so I got another special duty assignment back at Parks, and so that's where I'm at right now. But
Ooh.
my passion is actually my community and serving the community, my youth. I have a cousin who is in Georgia. She runs a girls' camp year round, and her goal this year was to let the girls go full time. I mean, go travel nationwide. So she contacted me and was like, "Hey, cousin, do you want to have a camp in Seattle?" I was like, "Yes." Before I even knew what I was getting into, I just said, "Yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
You know, we can do that." And so she was like, "Okay."
Yes.
So she kind of let me know what was going on and stuff. So then I just kind of got started with the camp. I started trying to connect with my community on it. I started posting it on Facebook, and I was very shocked that I was not getting the responses that I thought I would get
From
from
the community.
from the community. And
Right.
it was actually hurtful because I was kept putting it out there, because this program is to help build young girls' self-esteem, and to fight against bullying, and to help young ladies learn how to create a safe space for themselves. And I would thought, I was thinking, oh wow, this is gonna be like really powerful, and I'm gonna start getting people that I'm gonna have to turn people away. So I only really had at the beginning for months. I only had like about 3 girls, and honestly, that was my daughter's girls, her three
Ah,
girls.
okay.
And yeah, so then I started kind of reaching out, passing out. I went in and made flyers because I'm having, I don't have a budget. I don't have a nonprofit. I'm just started trying to just do this with what I had, reaching out to people, asking people that knew people, could they get someone to kind of help, with this camp.
Right.
Actually, it's an empowerment and arts camp. So I started reaching out to different people and asking. I reached out to Double Dutch Diva, and they immediately was like, you know what? I said, I have no money. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Right. Okay. And it's okay to
I
be
just
honest. It's
I
okay
have
to
a
be
vision.
honest.
I have a vision. I don't have a budget. So, they
Absolutely.
volunteered to come out
You had the V,
today.
not the B. Huh? You had the vision, but not the budget. Okay, I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah. And so anyway, they decided they would come out and help. And so I put flyers up at Rainier Beach Community Center, and I went there and they were taken down. I was really surprised at that. They told me I could put it up, and
Oh,
so I did,
interesting.
and
Hmm,
someone there took it down. And then
hmm.
I also I was going around online trying to find out how much camps cost, to try to figure out where to start at with this camp. And I
Okay.
saw that most weekly camps average started at maybe like close to $300, right? So I figured
Right.
since I didn't have a budget, I had all these plans I wanted for the girls. I said, okay, I'm gonna start out like with $200. Everybody was like, that's too much money. Ain't nobody gonna pay that. So,
Right.
because I wanted this camp to be successful, I
Mm-hmm.
dropped it down to $50. It's a $35 registration fee that goes to my cousin who has her camp is called grip, Girls Rocking in Power.
And that's
And
out of
they'll be
Atlanta, Georgia,
they're
correct?
out of Georgia, yes, and they'll be
Okay.
coming. Yeah, she'll be bringing some girls here because it's a tour that she's trying to create for our young girls to travel and connect and see, the art, the arts world, and empower them. So
Right.
connected with her, and the $35. I was like, okay, $35 go to her. The $50 is going to go to our
Okay.
camp.
Okay. So Dolores, right now we have a question that's coming across and it says,
Oh,
do you
okay.
plan to apply for community grants in the future to support this vision?
I do. You know what? I am hoping that I can find somebody actually to help me put a nonprofit together. This is
Okay.
kind of like a pilot, and like I said,
We might have some resources for you. We might have a connection for you. So we'll discuss that a little bit later.
awesome.
I
Yeah,
kind of just wanted to know how the community, because what I do know is that when you were hit with the ideal of having this camp for the girls, you start reaching out for people who were going to perform, people who were going to do something. Um, do you mind sharing some of the people that you pulled in to help? I know you mentioned the Double Dutch girls.
oh yeah,
Um,
yeah. Yes, and of course I got you in there to do spoken
Oh,
word.
you had me in there too? What am I gonna do for you?
Yes, you're gonna come out and listen. You're gonna come out and you're gonna do spoken word with the group, and
Oh,
then you are going to actually have some time with them to show them how to actually create spoken word. So,
well, isn't that amazing? Isn't that
yeah,
amazing? Here's the thing, honey. When you called out and reached out to me for this program, because I am a mother of all boys, okay? So
yeah, you
when I
told me
knew
that.
that this was something that you were going to do and your heart was passionate and filled for the young ladies, I automatically wanted to jump on board. But
Yeah.
this request that you asked of me, for the last 7 months or so, I've been struggling.
Can you imagine what I've been going through when I actually volunteered to do this big, great
Oh,
thing?
absolutely. But you've been amazing. Okay. So hold on, Dolores. I'm gonna bring you back in. I don't want my second guest to keep sitting here,
Okay,
because I
okay,
just know
okay.
I'm
I got
good.
you have
I'm
been
good.
and
I'm listening.
reinvented a whole nother world. Okay, so we
okay.
want to go
No,
ahead and
no,
bring
no. I'm
in
listening.
Mr.
I'm
Russell
listening.
Goodwine. Huh?
Yay!
Right.
What's going on?
Okay. But before we bring you in, what I am noticing is people are asking, what are the ages for this camp that you're doing?
The age group is 8 to 16 years old.
Oh, we're gonna reach the
Yep.
youth, honey. We're gonna reach them. We're gonna teach them while they're young. We're gonna teach them.
Yes.
So somebody says, does one have the identity as does one have to identify as female? And an inclusive question.
But I was talking to my cousin about that. She was like, you know what? We are because it's a diverse group out there. So we are open to, hey, you're female. If you identify as female, you're going through certain issues with your identity and things like that.
Hmm.
Look, I have a counselor, a therapist. I
Oh,
used
you
to coach.
do?
I used to coach track. I coached track for almost over 30 years at Rainier Beach Community Center.
Well, catch them while they running. Catch them while they running. Okay, coach.
And one of the young ladies that's going to be there, she comes from the gay queer community, and so
Oh, okay.
she's going to be talking to the young girls and stuff about a lot of different things in that area.
Okay.
And
So we're
she's
gonna
also gonna
welcome her in so she can talk to him. I don't know about the racing for the young. But so okay, so we're gonna talk. Give me just one moment. I'm gonna pause for a minute because I want to bring in this gentleman. Let me
okay, yeah.
introduce this gentleman. And as we know, we are all like a family. We came together in this thing. We came together. He was sitting in the back. You probably didn't notice him because he was sitting in the back real quiet. But what I've learned and what I've understood and what I have accepted, that this man has become like a mentor to me. Okay. He's become a mentor. So I want to bring him in. And this is Mr. Russell Goodwine Jr.
Yeah,
He's a junior.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And I want to talk to him because this is somebody who at the time of you introducing this, had I known you were struggling, he is somebody I would have definitely introduced you guys to for some type of collaboration, because he's written self-help books. Do we call them self-help books? Russell, what do you call these books that you've written?
Yes, self-help, self-realization. That's really what I'm going for.
Self-realization. Okay.
Well, because a lot of people don't realize who they are. They only realize who people perceive them to be.
Oh. Hmm.
So
Okay,
I'm trying to get
well
people.
let's go ahead and talk about it, okay? Because this might be information she can use for
Well,
the
yeah, for the
group.
camp, because that's what she, like, me listening to it, like how she's going. It's like it seems like it's more of a structuring the. I did like I do music, so I've been doing like shows and stuff for most of my life. But it seems as you have to set up the event as if it's a performance,
Oh,
because that's what you're doing. You're going through a sequence of events. As when I did shows, I had a sequence of performances that were going to happen. So when you do it from that standpoint, it works out. And I like how you what you say you're trying to get it going and you're giving some discounts and stuff, but just look at it as a sense of events that are about to happen that's going to happen. And
absolutely.
when you said I was listening, you said you felt hurt, but I want you to think about like feel inspired, because anytime I find, okay, I'm gonna give you an example. I wanted to be a part of this magazine in Florida, and the guy talked to me for an hour, and then he was like, "Well, put together a mock copy and bring it back to me, and I'll think about letting you write a page in this book." And when I left inspired, saying, "Well, if I could make you a mock copy, I could do it on my own. I don't
Right.
need you." So I left with a smile on my face, and he was looking at me awkwardly, like, why is he so happy? I just turned him down. I said, you ain't turned me down, you turned me on. Because I realized I don't need you. Like, he put the idea, if I could do a mock copy is an original.
Right.
Like, it's the real deal. And the
Okay.
only difference is I pushed it. So you got the right idea, but you don't really, you got it with the youth. Like it's, you said empowerment arts. I can take some of the stuff that I got to help you make the camp a little bit more intuitive to the girls, because they got to realize they're the next generation of information gatherers, information users, mothers, uh, technology industry. Like they are. We need to let girls know that you're 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 destined to be more than a baby mother.
Yes.
You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying?
So
Like,
let me speak on these books, because you have a whole wealth of skills, talents, abilities that really need to be hit on. He is somebody, Dolores, definitely if you're moving forward and you want to speak life into these young ladies, he is definitely somebody you want to bring in. This gentleman had went and produced these books all on his own. Okay, he went and produced them, and I found out that out of the three to I'm looking at four books, and I think it's three. One of them is just a larger copy. But these three books that he produced, he ended up giving out over 5,000 copies of all three of these for free. He didn't charge anyone. And I know because I am one who received these books, and I found myself in a place one day when I didn't have the answers. I didn't have the answers. I didn't know what was happening in life. And I just so happened to run across this package that my brother here had given to me, and when I began
mhm.
to read these books, it began to talk to me, and I knew like I am not alone and I'm not crazy. Okay. I'm not crazy. Okay.
No, not
And
by
this
any
is something
means.
that we have to discuss sometimes because we question ourselves. We question whether we're on the right path, whether we're on the right track, or my thoughts like insane. Like, is it only me? And I began to read these books. This man right here who I have been working with for the last few years, just like you, even though we've gone in all of our own directions. Um, every time he's crossed my path, he has left me in a better condition than I was when he came by. Okay. So I'm also going to move. We're going to talk about these books. We're going to talk. We might have to bring you back on to talk about these books. These books, they're needed. They're needed. The young girls, the youth, they need to see and understand what's going on for them to understand themselves. And I was grateful that it was a man who was giving this information, but also he's raised daughters. Okay. So he's put in these books the information that he wants his daughters to move and operate with. But we're going to talk about also the healing hands. Okay. The healing hands. Okay. I was out of work. I was on LNI. I was in pain. I'm talking about hurting. This man has jumped up. He has come. He has dealt and said, where's your pain? He just asked me questions. He says, I'm going to touch you. He tells me in advance, I'm going to touch you. I'm going to put my hands on you and let me try this. So when I tell you, just what was this, like a couple months ago, Russell, that you hopped on that bus with me?
When you were complaining.
Don't say complaining. I was discussing things. Okay. Watch what you say.
It's like, I was hurting.
I'm just playing. You know, I love you. But he told me, he asked me where my pain was. I was scared. I was nervous. I was like, Russell, don't come in here and mess me up. Okay. This man,
I can't hurt you. You already hurt.
He got to move in my shoulder. All I heard was click, 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 click. I'm just being real. I'm being real. I'm trying to explain right now. And I have not had pain since. And I was going to doctors. I was going to licensed doctors. So when we talk about healing, the healing is real when it comes from a genuine place. Okay. I don't know if you wanted to throw that out there, but ladies, he does massages. Don't y'all come in there, but you know what I'm saying? Don't you come in there with no clothes on talking about, bro. I mean, he might get you
fully dressed. I do fully dressed massage just to make it.
What to take off, okay? Because
no, look, I prefer to do fully dressed massage just to make people to keep the energy right, because the healing that I do it's you ain't got to take your clothes off. It's like it's about movement. I do a lot of range of motion, compression, stretching, and it's basically I'm trying to get your mind and your body to hang out again.
Absolutely. Even though I know some of them want to take their clothes off, because when you find somebody who is like healing like that, they just want to.
Nah, that's personal. I gotta keep it moving.
Yeah.
I gotta keep it simple. Look, I keep it simple. It's like,
hey.
That's why I say keep your clothes on, because it's simple. It's like I do my compression, my stretching. I love anatomy, and I love helping people feel better, because when you feel better, you think better. When you think better, your life gets better. Like the whole camp that she has,
right?
I can sit down with her and develop something specifically based on her ideas for the camp. Because I'm not a woman, so I don't know what women deal with or perceive and whatnot, but she can give me an outline and I can help her cater some type of curriculum for the camp.
Or you could be much assistance to those that are coming in to volunteer their time, that are showing up. I mean, we should just run a program so these women understand, like, you know, because you just said, you told me earlier, you was like, I'm a conduit. Okay, which happens to be the name of the network that we on. Okay, y'all check them out. But as you said, it's not about you. It's what's in you to give. So you're very reasonable. I tried to talk to you. You didn't want to hear me about it. You said you're gonna give. So this is something that some of the ladies may be able to contact you on. Get this type of treatment, because I know some of us, me myself, I was doing a massage once a week, and I'm not even gonna mention the numbers I was spending once a week. Okay, but knowing that you have that, I would love for you to talk about how people can contact you. What days are you available for booking? Dolores, this is information I want you to know. I want you to know, and you pass to the young ladies or the grown women, please.
Right.
Well, self-help, self-care is really important, and it's something that we don't get as a community. And I think if we start to cultivate a culture that allows us to heal and learn how to heal ourselves, and understand that if you believe it's impossible, I say it like this: if you say something that's impossible, and by you saying that it's impossible, you have therefore made it possible.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying? When you say it's impossible,
We have people
now it's
asking questions.
possible.
They want to know, how do they book with you? Make sure everybody right now that you go ahead and like, share, subscribe, become a member on this thing, because we're growing this thing. But people want to know, how do they book an appointment with you?
Available Thursday and Friday, between 9 and 5, and they can just call my phone number. I'm not afraid. I do music, and I have a song, and the name of the song is 206-271-4315.
Is that your phone number?
Yeah, that's the name of the song on my
but
album.
that's your literal phone number.
Yeah, because I'm here like I say, I want to help everybody, and I don't want people to be restricted from being able to. It's a lot of people that are dealing with. Hold on, let me tell you
Can you
something. Look
give
at
us
like this.
that phone number one more time, but give it to us slow. Talk to me like I'm special a little bit. Okay.
You know you're special. 206-271-4315.
Okay,
And
one more
it's
time.
and it's 206-271-4315. But I do want y'all to know I turn my phone off at night after 9 o'clock, between 9 and 6, because if it's emergencies, they need to be calling 911, not me.
Right.
So that's one of the things that I do.
Come on, Russell.
I don't need to know. That's how I feel. Don't nobody call me between 9 and 6, because my sleep is valuable, and I don't wager that.
I know that's I know that's right. We got you on board right now. They know the number. They're gonna call, but from 9 to 5. Okay, they put 9 to 5 on there. They put 9 to 5.
Yeah, 9 to 5, Thursday, Friday, and if needed, look, if needed, 1 to 5, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
He told him 9 to 5. Don't you do it after 5 o'clock. Okay. Don't you?
Yeah, life is too short.
Don't you be outside in your birthday suit, because somebody gonna get you out there in that area. They gonna get you.
Nah, sometimes I work after 5, because some people don't work, but on Saturday, Sunday,
so
it's still 1 to 5.
Got special people, huh? Is that what
No,
you
one
got special people out there?
No. I'm the only special person.
Okay.
I'm the only special person.
Okay.
That's it. But yeah, what I'm saying is this: how Dolores has the kids, and when you put together your concept, if you get an outline of it, I hope you break it down.
Absolutely.
And view it from a different perspective, so it becomes more educational. Because that's what I like doing. That's why I write the books, to kind of, like I say, if you're stressing, you need to learn the lesson, and then it turns into a blessing.
Right.
So what you got to do is extract that lesson from the stress, and then you become blessed, because the only reason you're really stressed out because you refuse to learn the lesson. And once you take that lesson in, that stress won't revisit you, because you've addressed it.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Yep.
That's that.
And we as adults, we're raised to kind of.
I tell you that I get from you every time. Every time.
Well, we try to. I told this guy on the bus the other day. I said, I used to have issues, and then I realized I just had situations that need to be addressed. So once I started,
issues, just situations that need to be addressed.
Once you address those situations, you don't have issues. Your only issue is you had avoiding and procrastinating from just handling business. Just handle your business. Stay out your own way.
Yes, that's right.
Right. Listen,
and a lot of people don't know how to do that.
So let me tell everybody, all of the Soulutionary podcast people out there. One day I called my good friend, my mentor over here, and I was telling him, I said, hey, I got a situation. I think this person is crazy because they talking to me sideways. You know what he told me when I needed my friend to tell me the truth? He said, no, he's not crazy. He said, you crazy for letting them talk to you like that. I said, oh. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we pull people around and we want to hear some good stuff, but I found out I was the crazy one on that conversation.
Look, if you let somebody talk,
He didn't move. He didn't budge when he told me. I said, "You're not even scared to say some stuff like that to me?" Absolutely not. No, you crazy for letting somebody. So a lot of times we deal with situations that we put ourselves in.
Yeah,
Okay.
true.
He got a song out here. I want to know about this song, Russell. I want to know about this song because the young girls, I don't think it's any cussing in it, but I want to know. You know the song that I'm talking about. Well, you gave me a part of it when we was on the bus. You said, what did you say? It was like a toxic situation, and you
I got a song called Toxic Beauty, and it's basically saying in the song, you know what, you know what, I'm the problem. It's okay, I'm the problem. And I basically said, I'm addicted to your toxic perspective of a beautiful reality. Ain't nothing wrong with you, something wrong with me.
because you addicted to that toxic.
Because I was addicted to her toxic perspective.
Oh, okay, let's
And
talk
I was
about
like,
it.
that's when you realize, when you start saying, you know what, something wrong with me, you become empowered. And it's like, you say, man, why am I around here chasing this? Why am I chasing something that devalues me?
Running and breaking a sweat sometimes too. Okay, that's
Yeah,
how
it's
we
like,
go.
you know what?
But I have a question on the screen, and people want to know about this green juice that you drink. Is it healthy or is it?
Oh, it's raw cocoa, honey, black seed oil. I mean, ground black seed, cinnamon, and it's cayenne.
And cayenne.
Yeah, cayenne,
I'm all the
cocoa.
way up into cayenne. So you want people to sweat when they drinking it?
It's all of it is it's like a therapeutic cocoa. It's like I drink it in
Oh,
the morning, in the afternoon. I mean, the raw cocoa is good for you. The cayenne is good for your blood. Cayenne heals you got any blood issues, cayenne is what you want. And then I got the like I say, the good Ceylon cinnamon in it. It's not the generic stuff you buy. Go to the health food store, the herb store. I just went to the herb store today and got me some I can't remember. I got me some raw ginger. You know what I'm saying? I went and got all my ginkgo. I got my Damiana. I'm an herb guy now.
They're asking for the recipe. We're gonna have to bring you back on to talk about some of this natural stuff. Is there some stuff that can be produced for either the kids in this program that we got doing? And hold on, Russell, hold on, because I know that we can run with this thing. We definitely having you back on again. But
And it's
Dolores,
good.
when is this program? When is this program starting, and when is it ending, and is it gonna happen again?
It's gonna start Monday, the 17th, and it runs through the 21st, from 8 to 5.
So y'all gonna deal with them kids all in them days?
Monday through Friday. We have agenda.
I'm glad I'm only coming on one day, baby. I'm glad I'm only coming one day. You asked me the one I got
just one day? No.
I know I don't watch people's kids.
But it's gonna be great. We started now. We're serving breakfast. We have breakfast, lunch, snacks, everything for them. We're going. Actually, we're going to Mopop on Tuesday.
You gonna do breakfast, lunch, and snacks?
Yes. What? I'm gonna tell you, we had great. I'm gonna tell you, I was like,
can I show up? Can I just show up and eat if I wanted to just come and eat?
We'll put you. We'll add you on. No problem.
You gonna have me in the kitchen, ain't you?
You're gonna have to come on down and do some more volunteer with me.
Oh my goodness.
I just want to eat. We'll feed you well. We got.
As long as I'm watching the kids with y'all, you gonna feed me. Oh, a chaperone. You make it sound so cute. You gonna chaperone? No, you babysitting these people's kids with us, huh?
No.
And it's son from Atlanta, Georgia.
Babysitting is a whole nother thing. They got to get education. They about to come out feeling very empowered.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Empowered.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Yes.
You know what? I really salute you for doing something like this. Because like I said, when I was younger, don't get me wrong, I had an amazing mother. My mother raised me. She raised me to be strong. You know what? I'm finding conflict in the world right now because of how strong I am. But it's a lot of information that you're about to give to these young ladies that I just admire. Even knowing that you took on 18 years of being a foster parent. That's amazing to me.
I loved it.
That's amazing because everybody's not built for it. Everybody's not like what produced that in your heart to just want to saying I'm gonna take
I've
in.
always had a passion for kids, even just growing up. You know, my mom raised my nephews and stuff, so that's kind of where it started. And from there, I started, just kind of helping raise their kids. And the next thing I know, it was like, you know what, might as well get my foster parent license for one, because I had a family member that had some kids, and the mother was going through some things. And I said, you know what, if they end up having to go to foster care, I want to be able to bring them into my care and help raise them. And next thing I know, I was in this thing full time, 18 years. And every time I tried to get out of it, they pulled me right back
Mm.
in it.
Honey, I admire you. I admire you. Okay, it looks like we had a question on the screen for Russell. They wanted to know if you provided one-on-one sessions or something. Coaching,
Massage, coaching.
coaching. Do you coach
Yeah.
one-on-one?
Yes. I'm here to help. Like I say, I'm a vessel. I'm a conduit. I'm trying to help people understand
All
that
right.
your best reality starts when you live in the moment. Like when like in the book, like I say, when you're on good terms with yourself, life starts to happen. When you start to find, there's a guy named Bob Proctor. He passed away last year. Rest in God, rest in peace. He said, "There's something good in everything."
Okay.
And once you get into that role of realizing that even when something bad happens, you have to be able to extract something good from it. To,
Mm.
like if she say, like, I tried to get people to help me and nobody helped me. Something
Mm-hmm.
good is in that. It's like, what is that? That's telling you that you got this. A lot of times we don't need all that extra. It's just we
Right.
just gotta be more confident. It's like, you know what, I got this. Like you can make a lot of things happen when you start to realize you are, as my homemade shirt says, you are amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
let us see the shirt. Go ahead and say it with your chest real quick. Let us see the shirt.
you are amazing. I made this shirt because I figured somebody needed to see it, and I
Absolutely.
point it out and say, "Hey, you are amazing." Because it's like,
Can I finance one of those shirts for my sister over here, Dolores, because she is amazing. Everything that she's doing.
I would
Because
love that.
I'm not built like that. I'm gonna be truthful. I can ask y'all
yes,
questions all day long. I am not built. Baby, these kids I had, I was like, do I need all of them? Or can we start sending some of these off somewhere, okay?
but what she's trying to do right now with this camp, we have to empower these young people to have some more value, self worth,
Yes.
and
And
the whole thing is like, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I've talked to like some grandparents who are having their grandkids, granddaughters come in the program, and it was because I had one lady tell me, you know what, I had been praying and praying for something, and I had talked to her about the camp, and she didn't think that her granddaughter was gonna be able to go, but then I reached out, and she said that was nothing but God, because my granddaughter is going through so much, and I think she's only like 9 or 10.
Mm,
She's being bullied,
Absolutely.
and then she's got older siblings, so she's trying to act older. She's that identity thing, being a kid, trying to be here,
Mm,
teasing her, talking to
baby.
her about
Ooh.
her weight, and so,
I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine with young ladies, especially I had these little boys. I could just send them, but it's different when you have the girls because you gotta do something extra.
yeah,
You really gotta teach. I mean, I probably should have been teaching, but I can't. Listen, hey, I did what I could do. Okay, I did what I can do. I love you. On your way. Up out of here. Get up out of here. Hurry up fast. Get a job or something. No, but so what I wanted to say is did you have people who sponsored
oh yes,
kids or
I have people who are sponsoring. Like I was saying, I had ended up with like about 4 girls. Actually, I got up to like 15 girls who had registered, but people weren't paying, so they kind of started dropping off. And so I started reaching back out to them, saying, "Hey, you know what? I want your girls to come." People started saying they would
absolutely.
sponsor. I'm gonna tell you, and let me tell you, Sherrell, it was so funny because I met her through you. It was she saw about the camp, right?
Absolutely.
And she was like, "Hey,
Hmm.
can I get in on this?" And ever since then, there's like we've been like a close knit. Like I've been knowing her for a long time. We haven't even met in person,
Absolutely. She's
but
been amazing. She's been
she
amazing.
she
I
had
don't know. I'm wondering if this is her that might be on here under the I don't know what's going on, but they asking me if I babysit, or does she do any no babysitting happening here, but I can show up and I can talk to the kids. I can love them for a minute, but then I'm gonna disappear. You know what I'm saying? I'm the different one. Okay. I love people like you, Dolores. You are amazing. You even come in. Let me tell you, this woman, when we were going through the pandemic, I said, you know what? I'm gonna cook food and I'm gonna sell and she was like, give me 2 of them. My husband don't eat this, but give me 2. I said, well, who the say? Okay, we ain't gonna ask no questions. But she never left out of there without 2 plates or something. Okay, she supported me. When she seen me post that I did spoken word. That woman, she called me and was like, "Can you show up? I can come and speak all the words you want to." But as they said, I don't babysit. Russell, maybe you can help me with that at some point in time. Maybe you can pull some energy to where I'll be the babysitter. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Because I love the kids. I just love them from a distance.
Yeah, I don't babysit either.
You said you what?
I don't babysit.
Oh.
I know that's what.
Now are we all grandparents? Because I got some grandparents. Hey, grandbabies. We're gonna talk later after the show. Grandbabies. But do you guys have grandbabies?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So how many grandbabies do you have, Russell?
5.
Okay. Oh, your kids was busy, honey. You didn't talk to them about the safe stuff? Huh?
Well, I always let them know, like, if I got it, you got it. So I let them know. I let my children know, like, they say I'm crazy, and I'm like, it's a good crazy. I was like, there's a parallel. I was like, my daughter, for instance, this is like part of like me talking to my daughters. I say, look, if you meet a guy and you don't want him to meet me, that means that he ain't gonna pass the test. And you should know right there. If you ain't good enough to meet my daddy, I shouldn't be messing with you. You get what I'm saying about that? Like, she's already embarrassed for this dude to meet me because she know he gonna say something stupid around me. And I'm gonna put some hot sauce on him.
Not the hot sauce.
Yeah, because like, but don't come around, don't bring no dude around me that ain't got no sense.
Okay.
Like
you gonna hit him with the hottest hot sauce. You like that triple fire rate.
I'm gonna get in his head and see what he bought, and I'm gonna let him know, nah, you wasting your time. It's like, he ain't doing nothing. Because these young women that you're working with, we need to build and establish, like, hey, you are worth something.
Yes.
You are valuable.
Yeah. And we want
so hold on, Russell. Hold on, Russell, right now I got some questions coming in. And I think that these questions are geared towards the camp right now, but we listening. Trust me, I'm listening. But someone says, are there scholarships being offered for, I think it's the camp that they're asking about.
Right.
And then they said, do you need anything for the camp at this moment? Because we're winding down, so we're just trying to.
Scholarships. You need scholarships for the camp.
Yeah, you know what it is? Well, I have people who are actually offering to pay for the young ladies. Like I said, I don't have a budget, but I'm telling you, people have stepped up and said, hey, I will sponsor, 1 girl. I'll sponsor 2 girls, So I have some people that are out there sponsoring some of the girls and stuff right now. I do have someone reached out to me today. I think she has a program, and she said she's got 6 girls that she really would like to have signed up. And so I told her to get them registered, and then I would work on trying to find some people to.
Okay, so you could use some more sponsors, because we have people who are messaging in and they want to be sponsors for some of these children.
Yes, sponsorship. Like I said, $35 for their registration fee, and then the $50 for the camp. And the camp is kind of going towards. We're getting a charter bus. I don't know if you all know about Blessings, but they're giving us a deal. And
I've seen them on the streets.
Yeah, so we're gonna get a charter bus to take the girls down to Mopop and to the down to the piers called was it Wings Over Washington is one of the events that they're going to be doing down there. And then I have Faye Stevens from Ezels, who is going to actually be donating lunch for that day down on the pier. So yeah,
that's nice.
We got that going.
That's nice.
But yes.
Well, please let us know. Let us know. I mean, my brother here, I'm gonna go ahead and volunteer him. Like, he is good for, speaking life into people. He is good for the health stuff. He created some tea for me to help me reduce my blood pressure because I told him I was like, they're gonna take me off of work for a little bit. He said, no, I got you. Hold on. You know, he was when I got to the end of my route, he was there with some tea to help me, and I'm back to work now. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
You see that? You see that grateful look on on my face? Thank you for getting me back to work,
Hey,
Russ. Thank
look,
you.
if you want to
Okay.
feel, look, if people looking to feel, but I know what I tell people, I say that it's like if you wanna feel good, if you wanna have a blessing in your life, be a blessing.
Right.
Yes, that's right.
Absolutely.
It's simple. That's
Keep
how
that
you
memory
start.
every time.
Just be a blessing, and things start to work. It's like everything has worked out thus far. Like wherever you
Absolutely.
at in life, it's okay. You were meant to go through what you've been through, but it's up to you to not keep putting yourself through something that's happened. Like if it happened,
Correct.
let it be that and move on. Because a lot of times people will say, okay, this happened to me when I was 12. Well, you're 38. Why you been doing it to yourself since it happened?
That's
You
the
know what I'm
truth.
saying? Like if it happened, okay, learn and move on, but don't do yourself because your mind can't differentiate from an actual happening and a thought. So when you keep thinking about it, your body reacts to it because your mind feels like you're going through it. So just move past it, and it's
Right.
okay. It's
Absolutely. Absolutely correct. So you know what I would like to
okay.
do
Just keep it
is
moving.
Dolores, I know if you're going to be doing video clips or and things of that nature at the camp, we
Yes.
want to have some feedback. We might bring you
Are
back
we
on to see if this is
here?
something that you're going to pursue. Huh?
Anybody out there?
He's looks like he's cutting. Yeah, he's
I'm here.
cutting
I'm
in and
Oh
here.
my,
out.
Hold on.
slow
Hold on.
down
Hold on. Hold
now.
on. Hold on. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Just pause. It's okay.
It must
So
be.
what I'm telling Dolores is that if she does something for camps, if you're recording, if you're doing
I
video
think she said
footage,
what?
we'd like to bring you back on, show some clips of that.
Yes.
And then Russell, can you hear me? Russell. So what we would like you to do is come back on to give more information on what you have up and coming. But I want you both, whatever fan base, I want you guys to tune in to Love Talks. We have Love Talks coming on. So this is some stuff that we're moving in as okay, so this is something that we're moving into for the Soulutionary podcast, the conduit that is doing amazing and great things here. But definitely want to have you back on. So do you feel like you, Dolores, will you be doing videos and footage and coverage over this camp?
Yes, there's going to be all of that. And I want to throw in there really quick is that Double Dutch Diva has spoken with, I'm not sure, someone from the education board, and they had asked her to give her some programs that she was going to be involved in that was positive, and she gave them four, and they picked our camp to come out and do videos and stuff and photograph.
Yeah. That's gonna be amazing. So we might
Yeah.
have multiple people videoing.
Yes, we will.
Multiple.
Yes.
Them double Dutch sisters, I want to shout them out. Them are some bad girls because they
Yes,
jumped
they
all night at
are.
the community center.
They're
Okay.
everywhere. They're great.
Russell
Yes.
and
Angie's
Russell, we're gonna
awesome.
have to get you out here into some of the community events that are going on too. People need to hear you. People need to hear you. I think you might be
Yeah.
gone, but people
Yeah,
need
he's
to hear.
gone. But yeah.
It's
I was gonna say
okay.
I
It's
want him
okay.
to connect with
He'll
my
be back.
cousin at the camp. Yes, I need
Even
him to
even if he's
connect.
gone, he'll be back. But if you have
Yes.
time slots, if you feel that you need to fit some Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays are his off days, and I know he's more than willing. Even if you do a camp in the future,
Oh,
please
definitely.
consider bringing him in just for informational wealth. I promise you, he changes people's lives. He's one of my greatest people. Hey, there you go, Russell. Hey, what's going on? You still here, my brother? You still here? Russell, did you know that you were amazing? Did you know
Yes,
that
I
you were
didn't.
amazing? Dolores, do
I
you know that
didn't.
you were amazing?
Oh, thank you. You know what? I'm feeling it.
Okay, okay. Okay, so we're gonna
Everything
go
is
ahead. We're
possible.
gonna shut it down. I
That's
want you
right.
both to know that I love you. Please look forward to hearing from me again. I will be bringing you back on just for follow-ups. Russell, we're moving you forward. We need some different stuff. Dolores, we're gonna see if you have the guts in you to keep going. Okay.
Yes, yes. You
Thank
know
you
what?
both
Get
for
that
coming on.
nonprofit going.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you'll be hearing from me both. Both of you will be hearing from me soon. Okay.
Okay.
I just want you to
All
know
right.
that I love you and thank you guys for being my first interviews. I really
Okay.
appreciate you and value you.
And I
Okay.
Okay.
have that tea.
Anytime. How about your
I have this
food?
tea recipe for you.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm telling you, it's
Perfect. Send it to me
delicious.
and we'll post it. Send it to
It's
me and we'll post
delicious.
it. It's delicious.
Delicious.
It's amazing.
It
Everybody needs
is.
to have.
Hey, when I took the
Bye,
first sip, I went,
everyone. Thank you. I
this
love
is
you
good.
guys. I love
Bye.
y'all.
All
Thank
right.
you
Okay.
for having me
Love
on.
you too. Y'all have a great
Love
day.
you. Nice
All
meeting
right.
you, Russell.
All right. Peace.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
Beep-beep-beep-beep-boop.
I love my people. Ooh, I love my people. Boom. It's nothing like support. It's nothing like support. When I tell you, just because people's names are not mainstream, do not forget about the movements that are happening that might be unseen. You're going to see much more coming very soon. Thank you for joining us at the Soulutionary podcast on the Conduit. Check out everything on there. Have a good one. Make sure to tune in to the after show tonight at 8:15 on the Conduit. Please stay tuned, stay tuned. 8:15, the after show on the Conduit. Thank you for joining me on my first interview.
My soul sisters, no matter how near or how far, you are invited to a platform where we uplift, encourage, and motivate you to be exactly who you are. Soul ties, soul tribes, solutions, and soul infusions. Come join us as we overstand and undo the divinities that have been placed amongst us on this very land. So what can you expect? Crown checks, temperature checks, microphone checks. Wait till you see what's